Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Abby with Abby Reviews, and this is going to be my review for The Bachelor, season 743, episode 920. Apparently this is the next to the last episode, I guess. This should be there's just the two of them. I don't know what the fuck is finna happen. We will see. I guess they're going to meet his mama this time. We'll see what happens. Let's get into it. Okay, so we start the first of the family visits with Michelle. I feel like something is up with the mama and the brother. I feel like they know this one be on some bullshit, so they not sure about any of this shit. His mom was like, he gonna be engaged. Okay, he gonna be engaged when this is okay. Something about the mom and the brother is not kosher, and I don't know what it is yet. I can't put my finger on it just yet, but we'll see. Relationship and that went exceptionally well with his family. With his mama, she cried. Michelle cried. The brother was like, okay, she answered all the questions well. Everybody got along. They was like, that's a good one. You picked a good one. And why do I feel like it's not going to go that smoothly with Rachel, and he's going to pick Rachel anyway? Let's see what happens. I'll be watching that too. So Rachel had a good visit. I feel like, okay, I'm just going to say this. I feel like the family is like, oh, this is what we're used to. You know, you bringing home a white girl. That black woman, what happened, girl? Okay. But that's just the feeling that I got from it. So I could be wrong and biased because I feel like he wasn't never going to pick a black woman. But, we'll see. I could be wrong. We'll see. I still don't understand why he ended up crying on the outside. So I got to figure that out. So here we go. So this child talked to his mom and brother. And they're like, are you sure you're ready? Because this is a lifetime commitment. And you don't want to jump into something that you are not ready for. Oh, are you sure this is what you want to do? Because, it's not always about love. Relationships are running a cycle. And as I was raised by my mama, who told me, you're not always going to be in love with your spouse. But when the love is not there, when you reach for it, you reach for the commitment that you made to that person until the love comes back around. So now he talk about, I don't know if I'm ready. And child, now he done put doubt in his head, so he don't know. Baby, this gonna be a mess. A mess, you hear me? So I'm gonna give probably an unpopular opinion, but I feel like Matt's mama just gaslighted him into this state of confusion. I feel like it's coming across to me as an outsider looking in, very subtly toxic. The way the mother just threw this monkey wrench into this whole situation. This boy was ready to go. He was ready to pick and fall in love and get married. His mama said one thing, and now everything is up in the air. He don't know what he want to do. He don't know if he ready. He was ready 10 minutes ago. He had one conversation with his mama, and she made one statement to him, and now all of a sudden everything is up in the air. You can't tell me that it wasn't on purpose, and it is very toxic. These dates, who is thinking of these dates? Who thought, let's rappel off the side of a building to get to the lunch spot? Who thought that was good? I quit. This is stupid. I wish I'd be like, well, I'm going to go down the stairs like a human being and get on the elevator. I'm going to walk across the field. I'll meet you over there, because I'm not rappelling down the side of a fucking building. That's not fun to me. Oh, God. Well, he done broke up with Michelle. He met her at the hotel, and they had a conversation, and he said despite what he feels for him, he don't think he's ready. He don't think he's going to get to be ready to be there where she's at and meet her where she at. And I don't know. There's a lot of double talk. All I heard is blah, blah, blah. I ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. I've led you on this whole time, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to pick the white girl. That's all I heard. What do you actually... I don't know. But if he turns around and does this to this white girl, then when I say my prediction at the beginning that the ain't shitness was gonna pop off, somebody needs to give me a check. Okay, so this episode really could have been 20 minutes. If all of this melodrama that we've been through for the last 45 minutes, once he told Michelle that he wasn't in love with her and she wasn't the one, all this other extra bullshit that we went through was unnecessary. Y'all got all the way out here in the middle of the fucking woods for this boy to be like, will you be my girlfriend? Bitch. The fuck. And I would like the record to reflect, he picked the white girl. I was right. They tried to shuck and jive us with Michelle all the way up until the last minute. Gave some of us some false hope. But I told y'all, this goofy wasn't finna pick no black woman. Child. And this I believe it's Patty Duke that I have to blame for watching this season of The Bachelor and this big bag of bullshit. Let's get to the after the last rose bullshit, because this is stupid. Like, this is dumb. Like, I can't even, like, what? Stupid. Let's go to the after the rose ceremony and see what the fuck he's saying. This big ass beard, and they gonna confront him about the racist shit, and now you looking dumb in the face because you picked the racist white girl. Let's see what happens. I would just like to say, ABC, you ain't low. We see what you doing. We see that he chose the racist girl, and the white host tried to defend the racist girl. So you gave us a black host for this portion of the show. Y'all ain't slick. We see you for your works. The bullshit try to throw chocolate thunder and this tight ass suit at us like that's gonna distract us from the fact that he picked a racist girl. We'll reveal our. All right, so they talked to Michelle. She was genuinely hurt. She asked to talk to him for 2 minutes that same night that he broke up with her, and they were like, no. She couldn't have that conversation, and she said she just needed it for closure. And she's such a classy bro. She gave a quick little read, and she's like, okay, I put it down. She was like, good luck with kissing with your eyes closed and learning to say more than thanks for sharing. Bitch. I stand her. And I hope she finds real, true love with somebody who is emotionally stable and doesn't have a pea head. Thank you. Good night. The fuck on, because that surprised. Oh, God, that took me. Okay, so they talking about Rachel being a racist and all this other shit. And he's like, she apologized and everything. And I thought about it, and I wasn't okay with it. And the host was like, so you broke up with her? He's like, yeah, we're no longer together. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And he was like, so what do you say to people who say to you, you broke up with somebody that's over something they did 3 years ago? That's a long time ago. What would you imagine you say to those people? He's like, you know what else was a long time ago? Plantations. The nigga in him kicked up. What happened? I think it's the beard. Sorry. That tickled me. I don't have nothing for him because he ain't shit. But that took me. Who a broken clock is right twice a day. Who's that nigga said, please? I would just like to say that this host is he grilled her like a grilled cheese sandwich. He was like, so what are you doing to fix your racism? He's like, what are you doing to fix being racially insensitive? He's like, okay. She gave this old platitude answer. He looked at her like, okay, bitch. Moving on. So now she talked about she's still in love with him, even though he broke up with her. He the love of her life. The guy was like, are you ready to see Matt? And he was like, no. She was like, no, I'm really not. And he was like, well, he's here. Come on out, Matt. Rachel, continue to grow. Talk about awkward. This black man, he needs a double raise for this because this was awkward. So You know, they have the conversation about her being racially insensitive, and he's like, that's why I broke up with you, you know, and all the conversations that we had about us being together in our future, a conversation about you being racist and not being racially sensitive to me as a black man, and having a conversation about my blackness is never a conversation that I wanted to have with my significant other, is that I shouldn't have had to have with my significant other. And you need to do the work that you need to do, and you got to do that by yourself. I can't do it for you. He said, yes, I'm not kowtowing. I'm not going to be your prop. I can't be racist because my boyfriend is racist, because my husband is racist. You're not going to use him as a prop over your bullshit. And then he said, the host says, well, do y'all want to have one last embrace? And Matt was like, no. He didn't say it, but you could tell. He's like, nah, I'm good. He's like, I don't ever know when what you said won't hurt me at this point. And so my man jumps in. He was like, well, Rachel, grow from this. Learn from this, bitch. I don't know what to tell you. Thank you for coming out. God bless you. And good night. Child, baby. He's so, oh, God. Okay, pause.
Well, Michelle, Katie.
So the next bachelorettes are Michelle and Katie. They have their own separate seasons happening. Maybe I'll tune in for both of them. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. At least I know I like the two heifers. Her nothing. But I know I like Michelle. So we'll see. Woo! All right. We'll get into my final thoughts. Okay, so that was the end of the season, the episode. He ended up with no one. You threw the black girl away to take the white girl. And the white girl ended up being racist. I'm not going to say that's karma. But, I was right. I tried to tell y'all. But all in all, this was a bunch of foo-la-la. I may stick around for the summer season. Is going to be Katie's bachelorette season, and the fall season is going to be Michelle's bachelorette season. So even if I don't do Katie's, I will definitely do Michelle's. So, you know, I semi-enjoyed this. Jump down in the comments. Are you surprised? Are you amazed? I need to wash my face because this is a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a kin, and I will catch you in the next one.